What's up, guys? Today we're testing out the Olympus 75-1.8, and yes, it focused on it. This is the 17-1.8 that we're filming on right now. It's my favorite lens on the Olympus system, especially for just talking headshots like this with a little mic on top of the camera. But yeah, this is a pretty compact lens that's at 135mm full frame equivalent. So let's switch to this lens right now. So I had to move the camera farther away because this is a long lens. This is almost too long for me personally for some of the stuff I do. It's almost a little too long for portraits because I have to be so far away from the person just to get a shot of them with this lens. But it's extremely sharp. It's great for professional use, but it's such a long lens on micro four thirds. Being 150mm, I mean, who takes portraits at 150mm? I think I'd be better off with the 45-1.8. So here's the Olympus 75mm f1.8. It's like a 150mm lens in full frame terms. I've got a cheap lens hood on there that I already had for an old Canon camera. And yeah, the build quality is excellent, and it's definitely one of the best lenses on the micro four thirds system. So yeah, I wouldn't use this for any of these talking headshots like we're doing right now, because as you can see, when I was sitting on the bench, I couldn't see the screen. I was way too far away, and I wasn't in focus. It wasn't auto-focusing on me at all. So I think the 17-1.8 is just the best possible lens for this kind of thing, talking headshots. I think the best portrait lens I've ever used is not on the micro four thirds system at all. I think the best portrait lens I've ever used is the Ricoh GR3X with the teleconverter from Ricoh on there. It's just so sharp, great dynamic range, and that's what I'd use if I was doing portraits. So I'm out here shooting on the 75-1.8 from Olympus with the em1 Mark II. That's a mouthful. So I'm gonna be shooting a little bit of wildlife, just some video clips and stuff. I did a few portraits with this just to test it out. Nothing impressive or nothing professional. Everything you film or photograph on Olympus kind of looks like Velvia on Fujifilm. It's like so saturated. I feel like even on the neutral picture profile. I got a deer walking towards me, so we'll see what happens. Can anyone tell me why they cut the antlers off of the deer in places like this? I have no idea. Like, what's up with that? Do you guys know? This guy doesn't know. He doesn't have his antlers cut off like the other one. So this lens is sort of long enough for wildlife, but not really, because I wouldn't want to be this close to that deer, that buck, if there wasn't a giant fence here, because deer kill more people than any other animal in North America, and that thing would take like 3 men to hold down by the antlers if it was going to attack you. The other day, I was looking at a dead deer on the ground, and then this other deer just charged me. It was like, you're the one killing all of us. I wasn't. I've never killed a deer, but that doesn't help. I looked like a bad guy standing next to the carcass, and a deer kind of like that one, you know, could have killed me, but I turned around and it got scared and ran in the other direction. So yeah, I'm about 30 feet away from that deer, and that's what these images are. You can't get super close with this for wildlife. This is a portrait lens. It really is for somebody who just takes portraits, you know, that just wants to use it for like professional portrait work. But for that, I almost think it's too sharp. It's like the sharpest lens I've ever used for portraits. And sometimes you want a little bit of softness, like the fall off where the bokeh starts, the bokeh, tone, the tone. The tone, I think the tone is the video version of bokeh, but I think it's a Japanese word. I don't remember exactly who came up with it. There's another deer really close, like 10 feet away. So I'm gonna try to get a shot of it a little bit closer this time. It's a really sharp lens. It's kind of an interesting focal length. I'm gonna actually turn the camera on and try to actually get a shot right now of these ducks coming towards me. Just a little quick video. We're filming in log, so I can color grade it. Found a really cool app. Okay, you get it. You get it, birds. I'm getting frustrated with the wildlife here. Yeah, so I found this really cool app. You can color grade anything, like any log stuff on your phone, and it works really well. So I'm gonna do a whole video about that in the future. Try not to get too muddy here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and thanks for watching. Also subscribe because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching.